Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I am here today to share with you my update for the King of Horror Project Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project and it was created by Stephanie over at Pans on Instagram. I will link her Instagram information down below. And Stephanie came up with a bunch of prompts for Stephen King's, I think there's 53 prompts for his standalone novels. So I decided because the number of prompts there were, I'm doing this roulette style and I'm rolling in and trying to work on 10 prompts at a time. So I actually have a really good update this month. I hit my goal on 6 and I have like one use left on a 7th. And then there's an 8th one that will definitely get rolled out next month. So I'm feeling pretty good about how things are going with this project. So first we're going to talk about the things that I hit my goals on. I like to do like 10 uses for all of these. The first one is for the prompt Pet Cemetery, an item brought back to life, repressed, frankened, etc. So this is actually a frankened eyeshadow. This is what was left over from my Wet n Wild Petalette palette that I worked on last year for Baby Pan. That palette, there wasn't very much left of a like shimmery pink shade, and I combined it with a shade in my Lorac Shine Bright palette, which is more of a taupey shimmer, and ended up getting this shade here. I have done this Franken before, and I'm working on finishing this eyeshadow so I can call that palette done. So this one I had rolled in for 10 uses, and I did use it 10 times. Next up, for the Running Man, an item you hunted all over to find. I looked everywhere for this palette whenever BH Cosmetics went out of business, originally before Makeup Revolution bought them. This is the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette, and I rolled this in to use each shade once. I had pretty much hit that goal on everything in here. Here's the palette. I did have 3 shades, I think the 3 or 4 shades remaining. I know I had this one, and this one remaining. And I may have had like this dark blue at the bottom remaining as well. But I have hit my goal of using each shade in this palette once. I love it. It's beautiful. I can now take out my little tracker. And this is rolling out. Next prompt is Needful Things, an item you thought you needed but really don't. So I decided to roll in this Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer in Fig, and I rolled this in for 10 uses, which I did hit that goal. This is in my 100 colorful empties to finish, and somehow I can't remember how I did it, but a chunk of this fell off. And this is also a product that does not roll down. That's the issue, and I accidentally just rolled it up too high. Yeah, this one does not roll down. Ziggy's in the window making all kinds of noise. There's the shade there. It's fine. I just don't need a lip shimmer. You know what I mean? In chapstick form. So I used it the 10 times and it's rolling out. Then and I had 5 uses on this last month. Then for it, a shape-shifting product, I rolled in the Cleona eyeshadow in the shade Oculus. I rolled this one in for 10 uses. I had 4 uses last month, and I did hit my goal of 10. Used it 6 more times. This is stunning. Stunning. Like, oh my gosh. Next is, I forgot to grab this item. The next prompt is the Green Mile, a green item. I had a little baby mini of the Murad. Do I have it in here? I don't. The Murad Targeted Wrinkle Corrector. I did finish that. Not a fan. Would not purchase. The next one is for the Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon, a brown item. So I rolled in the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in medium. I rolled this in for 20 uses. And I hit pan. I did not think that was going to happen. And that's a pretty nice size pan too. I actually had rolled this one into another project to hit pan after I used it 20 times in this project. So now I have to pull something else in for that prompt. But yeah, pan. I'm so excited. Rolling out. Next and last prompt is Fire Starter, an item that's on fire right now. Very popular or sold out. So I rolled in the Natasha Denona High Gleam Concealer. This is very popular right now. This is in the shade This is in the shade N2. I rolled this in for 10 uses. I just rolled it in last month, and I did use it the 10 times. I love this. Love. And you don't need very much of this either. I mean, you almost need like a drop, like, you know, a dot. It's so creamy. I love this. It's amazing. Okay, now for the items I am still working on. The first one is for Mr. Mercedes, an item a rich lady would wear. Or, I'm sorry, would have, like an expensive item. I feel so guilty. I love this blush, but I have been neglecting it because I've been working on some other blushes, and I feel like I'm close to getting to this one because this is kind of next on my list. This is a blush by Gucci. It's their blush debut in the shade Rosy Beige. This is gorgeous. I've only used it one time. Honestly, I've been working on so many other blushes. Like all these blushes I have like 20, 30 uses on. So I'm having to hyper focus. Anyway, I have 2 other blushes that are in my Project 10 uses I just talked about. I need to get those rolled out because I've had them in that project forever. This is next. Next up is for the prompt, The Regulators, an item that reminds you of your favorite TV show. So I rolled in the Derma E Sun Protection Mineral Powder. This reminds me it's a stretch, but it reminds me of Breaking Bad when Hank was all into his mineral rocks. And I rolled this into finish, and I am really close. I was hoping I would have this finished before today. But there's just a lot of powder in here. It takes me forever to finish powders. I mean, the powder is fine. The sunscreen in here long expired. And this, it doesn't say how much is in here. Anyway, that's all that's left. So hopefully I can finish this before the next update. Next prompt I'm working on is the Talisman, an item you like to travel with. For me, that is gloss. Now, this is one that I am almost at my goal. This is the ColourPop Lip Gloss and Master Plan. And I rolled this in for 10 uses. I'm at 9. You know what? Hold on. I'm at 10. This is rolled out. Rolling it out. I like that gloss. It's nice. And the last item I'm working on is for the prompt Joyland, an item used on a favorite summer destination. So for me, that is typically lip balm. So I rolled in this EOS lip balm in coconut milk for 20 uses. I think I've probably hit that goal, but I don't think I've been marking. But my notebook says I'm at 14. So I still have 6 uses to go. Anyway, I do have this in 100 Colorful Empties to finish. Still a lot left. So this will be in, I'm not even close. But 14 uses, I mean, based on what I wrote down in my book. I think I've used it way more than 14. Anyway, that is everything that I have finished and what I'm working on. So let's see. I have 3 items I'm working on. So I'm going to roll in 7 new prompts. Okay, I had to go back through my list because there were things on this list that I'd already rolled in products for. I think I keep forgetting to save it. So anyway, okay, we're pulling 7 new prompts. I think I have 28 left. So the first one is Fairy Tale, an item that became a hero when you needed it. Okay, next is number 2 is, let's see, is that 10/22/63? An item you wouldn't buy if you could do it over. Number 3 is Bag of Bones. Item that is a curse in some way. Hard to use, bad packaging, etc. Number 4. Gwendy's Button Box, a gift or item you wished for. I think this is, I don't know. I need to look. I'm all confused. The Stand, a black or dark item for Randall Flagg. That's 5. Number 6. The Outsider, an item you have 2 of or a dupe. And number 7. Sleeping Beauties, item used at bedtime. All right, let me grab these items. I will be right back. Ziggy, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's in the... What you doing? Ziggy. He's going back in. Oh. You scared me. You scared me. Did you like the bird watching or the bug watching or whatever it was you were doing? All right, you guys. Ziggy fell asleep behind me. Anyway, I am back with my items. Hopefully my camera looks okay. So let's start from the top. The first one I have, oh, I forgot to grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, so the first prompt is Fairy Tale, an item that became a hero when you needed it. I am rolling in my favorite eye cream, one of them, the Clinique Pep Start eye cream. This has been discontinued. Boo. Why Clinique? Why? So I am working on this now. I'm going to roll this one in for 20 uses. I don't use it every single day, but I use it, you know, I kind of alternate between this and a couple of other eye creams I'm working on, but I do want to get some good progress on this. So we're going to see what 20 uses does. So let me see, like, actually how far I am into this. Looks like I am about there. So where the R is for start. And so I'll go ahead and mark this and we will see how far 20 uses, 20 uses, that's what I said. That's what I wrote down, what 20 uses gets me, how far it gets me in using this. So 20 uses for that. Next prompt is 11/22/63, an item you wouldn't buy if you could do it over. I decided to go with a lipstick from Urban Decay. This is their Revolution formula. This is in the shade Anarchy. Now, I used to wear shades like this all the time, but I do not wear them now. This is a very bold pink fuchsia lipstick. I'm rolling this one in for 10 uses. I just want to get this guy done. You know, it's an older lipstick. So we're going to do it in like piecemeal. So 10 uses. Next prompt is Bag of Bones, an item that is a curse in some way. Hard to use, bad packaging, etc. You guys probably thought I just declared this, but I did not. I said I was going to, but I did not. The Kevyn Aucoin Contour Powder in medium. Why would I declutter this? Because every time I repress it, open. That happens every single time. So this is but I have a problem throwing things away that are usable. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little piece of this. I'll probably take just this chunk right here. And I'm going to smash it up and I'm going to put it in a sifter. Probably after I finish what's in here, which is a powder from Pure that I mixed with the RCMA No Color powder. And I'm either going to franken it into a loose bronzer with that RCMA powder, or maybe I don't need to. Maybe it's a fine bronzer on its own. Or I'm going to use it in combination with an Hourglass bronzer that I'm using right now. It's a little bit too orange for me. So I prefer it to be a little cool, and this will definitely cool it down. So I may combine the two. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to, again, use this one piecemeal. We're going to work on getting that one finished. All right, the next one is Gwendy's Button Box, an item a gift or an item you wished for. What did I roll in for that? Oh, right. I rolled in a gloss from Mary Kay. This is a teeny tiny sample. I have one of these in my advent calendar, but I'm like, there's not a ton of product in here. They keep going, but they're easy to get finished. So I'm going to roll this one into finish. This is the Nourishine Plus lip gloss in the shade Fancy Nancy. I mean, there's 0.5 grams in here. I'm going to finish that. Next is the prompt, The Stand, a black or dark item. I went with black, and I'm going to roll in this deluxe size of the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara to finish. I have a bunch of these minis that I'm trying to finish so that I no longer have minis in my collection. It'd be a miracle. Next prompt is The Outsider, an item you have 2 of or a dupe. I'm going with using this Neutrogena lip moisturizer. I have so many of these. I love, love, love this lip balm. It's my favorite lip balm. It has been discontinued in the US, but I was able to get a similar exact, I think almost exact formula-wise from, I don't remember, South Korea, I think. I think I found it on Etsy. Anyway, no, eBay. Anyway, I want to roll this one in. So as I did 20 uses for this, I'm going to do the same for this one. This one is in my 100 Colorful Empties. This is in my Plan to Pan. So yeah, I want to start getting some use on this one. Next and last item is Sleeping Beauties, an item used at bedtime. So I'm rolling in a deluxe size from IT Cosmetics, the Confidence in a Cleanser. This is also in my 100 Colorful Empties, and I'd like to finish. Yay! So that is everything that I've rolled in for the 7 prompts. 7, right? Yes, 7. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and Ziggy and I will see you next time. Bye.